Are we going live? Are we live? Come on. Build up that audience. Hands up. Where's down? Hands up. Where's down? Okay, we're live. Aloha, kakayaka, good morning. Facebook, family, friends, community, world, whoever wants to listen to me ramble. So, funny story. My coffee and phone got into this battle. Bruh, the phone lost completely, done, gone. And it's crazy because for 3 years, I've been really good at my phones. And then boom, the coffee was so good. It was such a good cup of coffee. Maybe I need to lay off the coffee. I don't know. But anyways, I don't have a phone right now, folks. So, but tablets, technology, thank the world for it. So, I watched my video yesterday. I thought it was pretty dope, but I felt like I left some important things out that couldn't help in the process to the pursuit, I guess, of happiness. And I was reading today in the devotions, and this was on it. So listen, where are we at? Where are we going? Where are we at? Where are we going? Boom, boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da-da. This is why I need to write stuff down so that I'm not going crazy looking for what I need to find. Okay, bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Don't wear yourself out on meaningless pursuits. You frustrate yourself by dedicating it to the unimportant. As Christians, believers, we are taught not to judge. No judgments. Don't judge. But for our flesh and as humans, our very first, usually automatic reaction is to judge somebody. I can look at somebody and the first time I see them not know anything about them and still have a preconceived notion about who this person is. And then once I get to know them and meet them, completely opposite of who I thought that they were. So it's so important not to judge people by their actions or by their thoughts or even the look in our eyes. I remember many times getting upset looking at people of how they were looking at me or how they were looking at somebody, because the eyes can tell so much. And I used to let it work me up and get me all upset and get me frustrated because I was like, can you believe that? I can see it in their eyes. But I had to constantly tell myself, you know what? I cannot judge anybody for what they're doing, especially when I want to be forgiven and I want to be able to enjoy peace and love and experience God's just amazingness. So I try my hardest not to judge people. And you know how difficult it is not to get online and respond back to some ignorant, crazy, idiotic thing that some people say. And a lot of times people are speaking out of frustration or ignorance or just being unhappy. But I so many times want to respond back to them. And sometimes it comes off in such a negative tone. But I say, you know what? Let me stop. Let me just breathe. Breathe it in. Like my dad said, I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. So, anyways, judging a person by what they're saying and what they're doing, it's like not giving them that chance for redemption, not giving them a chance to experience what they're going through in life and figuring out their own stuff. Because we expect people to a lot of times think the way we think. I was always on this, but it's common sense. It's common sense. Why aren't people doing it? But you take two different people and put two situations right in front of them. I guarantee you're going to get two different stories because everybody sees things differently. But if we could all just encourage each other to see things in love, no matter what, even if the ugly is right there in your face and there's nothing that you can do to, I guess in a sense, change your situation. In your mind, everything. Paradise is in your mind. It's in your heart. It's not by what you have. It's not by what you do. It's not by what you've accomplished. The only thing that we need to focus on is forgiveness, unconditional love. You know, we try not to judge people. But when we do, we say, oh, Lord, forgive me. Forgive me, Lord. Just, I'm righteous by faith. Remember that. Righteous by faith. And here I go again. Totally lost what else I wanted to comment about that video. But let me give you guys an update on my Hanai cousins. They are doing better. They kind of got a huge blow this weekend as the fire investigators allowed them to go into the home to try to salvage anything that they possibly could. They found Akihiko. Akihiko had passed away underneath the bed from the fire and smoke inhalation. He wasn't able to handle it. So, you know, prayers, a lot of prayers, you know, send them some positive energy vibes to try to keep their spirits up, knowing that Akihiko is in heaven with Kyoko. But that was their son. Terrence had Akihiko for, I think, 9 years. And it's terrifying, it's devastating to lose a part of your family. And, you know, the godly take care of their animals, their pets, and, you know, they're a part of your family. So a lot of prayers for them, you know, just if you can, please go to the GoFundMe page. The link is somewhere up or down, wherever on the video. Just like the page and share it if you can. We're very grateful for everyone's help and donations. You know, just keeping them in their spirits to try to help these young men just get back on their feet and, you know, rebuild everything that was lost. And it only takes a little bit to help. And just by liking and loving the photo and sharing it with your community of friends and connections will make a huge difference for these young gentlemen and the cats. They're doing better. They are very blessed to be able to be here. So anyways, I just want to say that game yesterday was interesting. It was really nuts. I don't know. They left us on the edge of our seat. First ever in history, halftime, or not halftime. What is that? Overtime for whatever. I don't know. My whole family's into football. I'm a bandwagoner. I guess I am. I realized that yesterday. I'm a bandwagoner. So, but I represent the Raiders. That's for my brother Torian, Antonio Sanchez, who's up there with everyone that's left us. So I got to represent for my brother Raiders. I represent Giants for my mama because she's from New York and she'd kill me if I wasn't anything New York fan. And yesterday I was repping for the Falcons for all my family in Georgia. Love you guys. My sister was tailgating. So it was a really awesome game. Good food, good grinds, lots of great, you know, family time spent together. So I ask you today to please forgive anyone who has wronged you, who you know would never admit to it and never apologize to you and still continue to wrong them. Just practice forgiving them throughout the day. I forgive you, and forgive me, please. And I'm telling you, the more that you place forgiveness into your life and say, you know, I forgive you and I love you no matter what. We can be rolling around on the concrete. Right after, I'm going to come crying, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you. You know, once we can get that habit and that practice into our life consistently, just watch how the blessings will pour in. Once you realize what the Lord wants us to do, and that's love everybody, forgive everybody, help people when you can. Hey, Sally, aloha kakayaka. I'm very well and blessed today, and I hope you are too as well. So, remember, forgive, unconditionally love everybody, no matter what, no matter if they are demeaning you, degrading you as a person, abusing you. I know it sounds crazy, but we got to give our problems to God and not think that we are strong enough or we are powerful enough to fix them. Because what do we end up doing? We always end up running into this brick wall and everything comes crumbling down on us, you know, because we're not having that faith, which is a little bit difficult, excuse me, to have during these times of peril and the end of times. And no matter what is going on around us, just remember your blessings, everything that you have that you've been blessed with, and be kind. Be kind to the unkind. I'm going to put that out there as much as I can because I think it's beautiful. You know, be kind to the unkind. And have a wonderfully blessed week. And I'm sorry if I don't get back to you in time for the comments. But no, I love you, and please forgive me. Oh, look at me. I said I was sorry. I'm not sorry. Can you forgive me? Yes. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a wonderfully blessed day. Remember, you're cut from the cloth of the original, the creator. That means you are absolutely amazing. You are a blessing, and you are the light. You can be the light within your own life, and that light will radiate out to everyone that you are connected with. Just remember to always tell yourself that. Don't let the perils and the struggles and the worries and everything hold you down. Let the chains be broken. God is so good and so mighty and so strong. And if you ever need somebody to chat with, I will try my hardest to answer your questions or just try to bring some positive light into your life. So have a wonderfully blessed day. I wish you all nothing but peace and serenity and forgiveness and love. All right. Remember, share my video, please. Go onto the GoFundMe account, like it and share it if you cannot donate. But if you can, $5, $10, whatever, help them get deodorant and get slippers and everything that they've lost. And, you can make a difference in so many people's lives. All right, y'all. Have a wonderfully blessed day and week. I have a lot of stuff to do. I shouldn't be in this car still yet talking stories with you. So let me get my business done. I love you guys. Mwah. Aloha.